One of the reasons I started Young Writers Association is on this key idea that creativity is something that you can nurture, that it can grow, it can be learned. It's not something that you're gifted with or you're not gifted with.
It's been going on a long time, the partnership between Tsunami and the Young Writers. I think Louisa first came to our place soon after we opened, which was 1996.
This partnership between Tsunami and Young Writers Association seems to be bigger than it might seem when you first look at it, because it focuses a whole community of people on one physical space and gives them a place to experiment and grow and exchange ideas.
It's reached the point we've kind of fine-tuned a lot of our processes where we see a lot of business because of these events, because of the way we support people in the different ways.
One of the things I appreciate about the relationship between Tsunami and Young Writers Association is how it takes on a life of its own beyond a particular event like a workshop. What seems to happen is that the families who are participating in the different events at Tsunami so appreciate what Tsunami offers that it builds a kind of a loyalty and buzz and builds such goodwill for Tsunami.
Collaboration is a great term. I love that. It's sort of the next generation beyond cooperation. It's just joining in together. And you never really know what you're going to get, but in any effort to collaborate, particularly around the education process these days, with money drying up in some areas, appearing in others, there seems to be always less, but there also seems to be other places, more little areas. This is a little area of support that does a lot of good, this Young Writers Association. Everybody works on the bare bones budget. Nobody makes what they should be making or would be making in other situations. But everybody is getting a lot of just energy from the project. And to see these young folk very excited about writing, well, it's good. We like that.
The Suburban Projections project was a series of ephemeral art experiences that brought people together during a very dark time of day, week, and year, a Wednesday evening in the middle of winter when people often don't go out, and they especially don't frequent downtown as a core of businesses or an entertainment district.
Suburban Projections is a digital art and media festival championing emerging artists and activating back alleys and parking garages in and around downtown Eugene. This partnership was between the University of Oregon's Arts Administration program and the City of Eugene's Cultural Services Department.
Digital art is a form of art that not a lot of people are necessarily exposed to, but it's an easy form of art to present, and it's in some ways the art of the future, and it literally illuminates spaces, dark spaces, which is what Suburban Projections attempted to do.
As a partnership between the U of O and the City of Eugene, Suburban Projections helped us reimagine the possibilities for public art in Eugene.
It felt magical because it felt like you were bathed in this light of art and the connection among people in the community coming together around something creative and stimulating in a space that otherwise is very overlooked. And it gave me and the other people I was with and the community at large, I think, a sense of the possibility and potential of Eugene. How
do you begin a partnership? Look for talent. Look for drive, creativity, inspiration. Look for the person who's attached to those ideas and give them a chance. And if it's time for your business to grow, to evolve, to maybe see what's on the horizon, that would be the great time to open yourself up to a partnership. The word that comes to mind in terms of partnerships is authentic. In our mind, every partnership has to be a win-win scenario. And in this case, Suburban Projections was a win-win.
Ninkasi is a Eugene-based brewery. We started in 2006, and one of our goals is to partner in all the communities where we operate, and through that partnership we've established a strong connection to our community.
Well, we are a very grassroots company. We're the village brewer, and it's what we are. It's what I am, and I make music, and it had become a voice for us to be able to talk about our beer out through these bands that travel around and play in lots of different bars and different places. They can be our Pied Pipers.
Well, being engaged in the communities where we operate has really allowed us to create a direct connection with our fans and our customers, and it's exposed us to a wide variety of different people with different interests who all not only enjoy what they do, but also enjoy what we do.
We have about, any given day, 20 to 40 artists that we're involved with on various levels of interaction. Anything from recording them in our studio here at the brewery to possibly releasing albums or helping them do that with their own albums. A lot of bookings. We have the Whitaker Block Party that we sponsor every year, and a string of musical events all over the Northwest that we try to connect our artists into.
It's a great community of artists here locally, so there's a lot of opportunities, and getting started would just be a matter of getting involved with organizations that are of interest to you, and I think that once you kind of go down that path, opportunities become more readily available and more apparent, and you learn over time, you know, how to really cooperatively create a great partnership.
Making art just kind of happens, especially when there's beer around. It's a pretty organic process.
There's no direct correlation, but I mean, it's what we think is important about running our business, and obviously we've been successful, so you could sort of make a general correlation that, you know, partnering and being involved in your community feeds back positively to business success.
Any community should support its local businesses, whether the businesses are merchants or whether they're merchants of music and art. If you pursue your art from a pure place, good things will come, guaranteed. Crooked in the street, the shadows